What if you could carry a professional camera, a gaming powerhouse and an all-day battery device all in your pocket? This Vivo X200 Pro seems to be just that. But there's one video feature that makes this phone so unique too. So let's find out if this claimed smartphone of the year by fellow YouTuber Mr. Who's the Boss is as good as he says it is. So building on the success as the X100 series, this X200 Pro is becoming an all-around beast of a phone with its imaging, performance, battery and yes, even the design. So let's start with what the X200 Pro is known for first, which is the imaging. So this Vivo X200 Pro is being marketed as the ultimate flagship telephoto imaging MVP, and that is for a really good reason. There is a massive 200 megapixel Zeiss APO telephoto camera which has a 1/1.4 large sensor paired with the 50 megapixel Zeiss True Color main camera that has the Sony LYT-818 sensor and supported by Vivo's Camera Bionic Spectrum technology. Now this massive 200 megapixel telephoto camera has this cool feature called the Telephoto Super Stage Mode, which is an absolute game changer. So I was at the Vivo X200 series launch here in Malaysia and I sat quite far away from the stage. So I just used the 85mm zoom the most, and I was super surprised that it still had very clear and sharp. Even when I zoom in more than 10 times zoom, it looks like I was really near to the stage, which I was not. Now, unfortunately, I was not in Malaysia when Imagine Dragons came to Malaysia, but my buddy and fellow content creator Umar, who was really far from the stage, took some amazing zoom shots using this phone too. And as you can see, the details were really crisp compared to how far that he was going towards the 230mm side by side. Then as for portrait, the 135mm focal length gives you a very high quality DSLR or mirrorless close-ups as seen in these photos. Now my usual favorite lens on a DSLR camera or a mirrorless camera is the 85mm lens, and taking photos on this phone with a similar focal length makes it as good if not better than the usual Sony a7S III camera that we usually take for our Instagram photos if you check it out right now. And based on these shots, I have to say that this is hands down the best portrait photos that I've taken on any smartphone this whole year. Like seriously, I swear to God, as you can clearly see in these pictures here. But if you're into macro photography, the telephoto macro mode captures some insane details of flowers, leaves and even my own eyes. It's seriously the kind of quality that you usually do not associate with smartphones, and taking these macro shots was super easy to nail the focus compared to other phones which has the similar kind of macro capabilities. Then there's even a super landscape mode that gives great landscape photography during the day, but there's easy settings for things like long exposure shots and dedicated night shots like flow of traffic and night graffiti. And once again, since it's all accessed within the camera app, it makes taking these unique shots super effortlessly. However, if you're like me who loves taking videos on your phone, the 4K HDR cinematic portrait video works amazing as seen in these footages. Plus, the Vivo X200 Pro is the first Android to offer 10-bit log recording for flexible color grading during post-production during the day and also at night too, where you can shoot up to 4K using all of the lenses up to 3.7 times zoom. So yes, even more reasons to ditch my Sony camera when I'm traveling. But if you love taking slow motion video, this phone allows you to record 4K 120fps both on the 1x zoom and 3.7x zoom or an 85mm focal length. So yes, as you can see in these video samples, there's no way that anyone would think that this was taken on a smartphone for this particular video shots. Once again, going toe to toe with a mirrorless camera and once again really solidifying the overall image performance on this Vivo X200 Pro. Now the imaging and the video capabilities are impressive, but what good is a phone if it cannot keep up with everything else? So let's talk about the performance, and this might surprise you even further. So the phone is powered with the MediaTek Dimensity 9400, which is a 3nm process chip, and the development of this particular chip was a very strategic collaboration between Vivo, MediaTek and ARM or ARM to provide the best for the phone. So did it deliver? Well, guess what? The phone breezes through Genshin Impact at the highest settings, where the gameplay was super smooth without any stutter or lag. Therefore, what's even more crazy is that there were no signs of any overheating when playing games continuously for close to 40 minutes straight. It's like the phone has its own internal aircon. Now, if only it could cool me after losing a game, right? And I also have to mention the graphics on this particular phone, especially for the overall display quality, is one of the nicest among all the other flagships that I've seen this year. And yes, I'll talk more about the screen later on in this video. So yes, this also means that heavy multitasking is as easy as expected. But when it comes to battery performance, Vivo has decided to raise the bar even further, because while many other flagships were happy with the 5000 milliamps mark, Vivo said, nope, not enough. Because this phone has a massive 6000 milliamps of battery. And based on my daily test, I was getting an average close to 4 hours of screen on time. Not impressed? Well, what if I told you that I still had 50% battery left? And this is with dark mode turned off, and it is with the highest screen resolution of 2800 by 1260. So imagine how much more battery you can get if you slightly decrease the resolution in the settings and turning on dark mode and using the phone till the end of the day. Yeah. Massive indeed.
That's what she said.
On top of that, it also comes with a 90 watt flash charge where the charger does come inside of the box, and it also has 30 watts of wireless flash charge as well. While this wireless charging does not sound groundbreaking, but for an overnight charging or if you place on a desk, it is very or incredibly convenient. So if speed is your priority, stick with the wide option for a very quick top up. So there's a huge check mark for gaming and battery. So what's next? Well, let's talk about the phone's durability and design next. So with the IP69 and IP68 ratings, you can take it pretty much anywhere without any worry about water or dust. So you're looking at a phone that could withstand these common situations, not taking your phone and banging against nails like some other brands tend to do. So yes, you can use this in a pool or while showering, and no worries about bringing the phone to a sandy beach area, which does make me feel like I need to go for a beach holiday. I should go so. But yeah, this can withstand it all. Now design-wise, the Vivo X200 Pro has a quad curved screen that feels luxurious and looks stunning. And speaking of this amazing display, what's interesting is that this 6.7-inch LTPO AMOLED has the Zeiss Master Color Display Tech, which gives a very vibrant and a true-to-life natural colors, which clearly shows that the Vivo and the Zeiss collaboration goes way beyond than cameras, because right now it also goes for its display too. And because Vivo has gone with the brushed craftsmanship on the back, it not only looks premium, but it also feels really great in the hands, which is one of the key reasons why gaming on this phone was really comfortable. Just like how comfortable it would make me if you like this video. If you enjoyed this video, and a subscription would be lovely too, as we are on the way towards 200,000 subscribers here on YouTube. Thank you very much in advance. Now, from a software perspective, it comes with FunTouch OS 15 on top of Android 15, and as predicted, the software experience was also top-notch. However, while FunTouch OS is smooth and quite feature-rich, some might say that the customization might feel a bit more overwhelming, especially for first-time Vivo users. But trust me, getting the hang of things is really easy, because I just love how you can really dial down to your customization, especially for the icons and menu systems. And once configured, the software feels very intuitive and seamless as well. Then Vivo has also thrown in some smart AI features like the Circle to Search feature, integrates with Google Gemini to make finding information from your photos super quick and very intuitive. Then the AI enhanced imaging ensures that your photos are always optimized without much effort, where there's more AI features which I'll dive deeper into my upcoming video, so stay tuned for that. And if you want a written recap of everything mentioned in this video, we do have one at our website at www.adamlobo.tv, where there's also daily tech news over there too, so links to the website will be down below. So is the Vivo X200 Pro really worth it, and is it really good? Well, absolutely. The imaging capabilities are in a league of its own, the performance is flagship level, and the design is premium without looking overly flashy. Now, my top 3 reasons to get this X200 Pro. Firstly is of course the amazing cameras, both for video and photo, the insane battery life, and the overall performance, especially on gaming on this phone. Now, at 4,699 ringgit or about 1,054 USD, the Vivo X200 Pro isn't cheap. But let's be real, can you really put a price on a smartphone like this, especially with the really good cameras? Well, Vivo has just done it with this.